अंतर्यामी सबका स्वामी, तेरे शरण में सारो धाम, हे राम हे राम, हे राम हे राम। तू अंतर्यामी सबका स्वामी, तू अंतर्यामी सबका स्वामी, तू अंतर्यामी सबका स्वामी, तू अंतर्यामी सबका स्वामी, तेरे चरणों में सारो धाम, हे राम हे राम, हे राम हे राम। तू ही बिगाड़े तू ही संवारे, 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 इस जग के सारे काम, हे राम हे राम, हे तू ही जगदाता विश्व विधाता, 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 तू ही शुभ तू ही क्षण, हे राम हे राम, हे राम हे राम, हे राम हे राम, हे राम। भगवान श्री राम की
चंद्र भगवान की जय। थैंक यू किशोर, थैंक यू किशोर जी, थैंक यू थैंक यू। हरे कृष्ण।
Thank you, everyone. So today we are celebrating Dashera, the day on which Lord Sri Ramachandra ji killed a demoniac personality. His name was Ravana. So we'll read some of the pastimes of Lord Sri Ramachandra from a book called Srimad Bhagavatam. And we learn from the life of different devotees. So before we begin, we'll pay respects to Guru. So here is the prayer in Sanskrit. You can fold your hands and I will recite for all of you. Om Ajnanaatimirandasya Jnananjana Shalakaya Chakshurunmilitam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Shri Chaitanya Manobhishtam Sthapitam Yena Bhutale Swayam Rupa Kadamayam Dadati Swapadantikam. Vandeham Shri Guru Shri Yuta Pada Kamalam Shri Gurun Vaishnavascha Shri Rupam Sagrajatam Sahagana Raghunathanvitam Tam Sajivam Sadvaitam Savadutam परिजन सहितं कृष्ण चैतन्य देवं श्री राधा कृष्ण पदान् सहगण ललिता श्री विशाखान्वितांश्च हे कृष्ण करुणा सिंधु दीनबंधु जगत्पते गोपेश गोपिका कांत राधा कांत नमस्तुते तप्त कांचन गौरांगी राधे वृंदावनेश्वरी वृषभानुसुते देवी प्रणमामि हरिप्रिये वाञ्छाकल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपा सिन्धुभ्य एव च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः। जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौर भक्तवृंद हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Welcome. So here are the prayers for Sri Ramachandra ji. They are in Hindi. All of you can read Hindi. Lokabhiramam Ranarangadhiram Rajivanetram Raghuvamshanatham कारुण्यरूपं करुणाकरन्तं श्रीरामचन्द्रं शरणं प्रपद्ये सिया राम मैं सब जग जानी करहूँ प्रणाम जोरी युग पानी जनक सुता जग जननी जानकी अतिशय प्रिय करुणा निधान की ताके जुग पद कमल मनाऊं जासु कृपा निर्मल मति पाऊं मनोजवं मारुततुल्य वेगं जितेन्द्रियं बुद्धिमता वरिष्ठ वातात्मजं वानरयूथमुख्यं श्रीरामदूतं शरणं प्रपद्ये बुद्धिहीन तनु जानके सुमिरो पवन कुमार बल बुद्धि विद्या देहु मोहि हरहु कलेश विकार श्री गुरु चरण सरोज रज निज मन मुकुर सुधार वर्णौ रघुबर विमल यश जोदायक फल चार सियावर रामचंद्र की जय पवन सुत हनुमान की जय उमापति महादेव की जय बोलो सब संतन की जय शिल प्रभुपाद की जय हरे कृष्ण
वेलकम। कैसे आप?
Thank you for joining us today. This is a mantra Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. So you can repeat after me. So to recite this mantra, all of you are requested to sit straight, neck in the line with the back. And then I will recite the mantra and then you repeat after me. Om Namo Bhagavate Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Thank you. Narayanam namaskrutyam naram chaiva narottamam Devi Saraswati Vyasam Tato Jayamudirayet Nashtaprayeshu Abhadreshu Nityam Bhagavata Sevaya Bhagavati Uttama Shloke Bhaktira Bhavati Naishtaki. Hare Krishna. So we're reading a book called Srimad Bhagavatam.
This is the book here in front of me.
This book. And this Srimad Bhagavatam has total 12 volumes. You can see on the screen. So today we are going to read from Canto number 9, book number 9 of Srimad Bhagavatam, where Lord Sri Ramachandraji's pastimes are described. Usually people read Ramayana or Ramcharitmanas to learn about Lord Sri Ramachandra. However, Lord Ramachandraji's pastimes are very beautifully described in Srimad Bhagavatam as well. So, Srimad Bhagavatam was written 5,000 years ago by Maharishi Vedvyasji, and this is about a conversation happening between, here you can see that there's a person sitting on the floor. His name is King Parikshit. King Parikshit is a grandson of Pandavas. He's the grandson of Arjuna, and he's the son of Abhimanyu. And the person sitting on the top, on the asana, his name is Shukadeva Goswami. Okay? And they are talking about different pastimes of Lord Vishnu, different incarnations. So total there are 10 incarnations. There are innumerable incarnations, but 10 prominent incarnations are there. Matsya Avatar, Kurma Avatar, Varaha Avatar, Narsimha Avatar, then Vamana, Parshuram, Lord Sri Ramachandraji, then Balramji, Buddha, and Kalki, which is the 10th incarnation, will come in the future. So all the different incarnations of Lord are described here in Srimad Bhagavatam. Srimad Bhagavatam is nothing but Lord Krishna himself. It is a literary incarnation of Lord Krishna. Many cultures, they worship book as a god. You know any culture which worship book as a god? Like in Islam, they worship Quran as a god. In Sikhism, the book is Granth Sahib, which is as good as God. Right? And in Christianity, the Bible is as good as the God, the Holy Scripture. Similarly, in the Vedic culture, Srimad Bhagavatam, Srimad Bhagavad Gita, Ramayana, these are as good as Krishna or Lord Ram himself. So, from this book, we learn about the lives of different people who have lived their life in a spiritual way, in a holy way. So, here Shukadeva Goswami is learning from Parikshit Maharaj. Parikshit Maharaj is learning from Shukadeva Goswami about the lives of different people, different devotees. And in the canto number 9, there is a pastime of Lord Sri Ramachandra mentioned here. So we are reading Srimad Bhagavatam, 9th canto, 10th chapter and 11th shloka, where Lord Sri Ramachandraji's pastimes along with some of his devotees' pastimes are mentioned here. So here is the shloka. You can repeat after me. Rakshaha, Rakshaha, Adhamena, Vrikavada, Vipine, Rakshaha, Adhamena, Vrikavada, Vipine. So we'll entire line, we'll try to repeat. Rakshaha adamena vrakavada vipine. Rakshaha adamena vrakavada vipine. Asamaksham Vaideha Raja Duhitari Apayapityam Asamaksham Vaideha Raja Duhitari Apayapityam. So this shloka here, it says that Rakshaha Adamena Vrakavad Vipine. Rakshasa, here in Sanskrit is called Rakshasa. It's called Rakshasa. Rakshasa was the Ravana. So Ravana Adhamena. Adhamena means most wicked, very bad, cruel. Vrakavada Vipine. Like Vrakavad means like a tiger. Asamaksham. Asamaksham means one who is not protected. So Ravana abducted Vaideha. Vaideha is Sita. So when Ramchandra ji entered in the forest and when Lakshmana was absent, Rakshasa Ravana kidnapped Sita Devi, the daughter of king of Vaideha, just as a tiger seizes unprotected sheep when the shepherd is absent. So this is the shloka which is describing about the pastime when Lord Ramchandra ji was asked to go into the exile. How many years Lord Ram was in forest? 14 years, correct. 14 years is the correct answer. So in that, when he was going through the forest of Dandakaranya, at that time, Ravana decided to abduct Sita. So who will tell me why did Ravana abducted Sita? Anybody knows about this pastime of Lord? Why did Ravana abducted Mother Sita? Do you know this story of Lord Rama and Ravana?
To take revenge after that her sister.
That's a very good answer. What was the name of the sister?
Suparnaka.
Suparnaka. Very nice. So that's very good answer. And that's the most common answer. Most of the people will give that answer. That is why Ravana abducted Mother Sita. Actually, it was not possible for Ravana to abduct Mother Sita. So before even Ravana came, Ramachandra ji had informed Sita, Mother Sita, that we have to do certain special pastimes. So Mother Sita, which was abducted by Ravana, was a Maya Sita. So original Sita Mata went back to Dharti. Mother Sita was born in Janakpur, right? In Nepal. Right? And Mother Sita was born from the earth. Mother Sita and Lord Ramachandra ji were not born like you and me. Lord Ramachandra ji was born from there was a fire sacrifice, Putra Kameshti Yagna, and then there was a charu, a pot, and that pot that prasadam was given to the mothers and then Lord Ramachandra ji. And similarly, Mother Sita was born from the earth. So before even Ravana came, Mother Sita went into the earth and the Maya Sita came, which was abducted by Ravana. Now Ravana's sister, she went to the forest and she saw Lord Ram. And Lord Ram was very handsome, very smart looking. So anybody could get attracted to Lord Ram. So she was attracted to Lord Ram and she wanted to marry Lord Ram. The Lord Ramchandra, he said, I am married, ek pati vrata, ek patni vrata. So he said, can you go and marry Lakshmana? So Lakshmana humiliated her and he cut her nose. And then she went to her brother Ravana, and in addition to describing cutting her nose, she also described the beauty of Mother Sita. So if Ravana wanted to take the revenge of his sister's humiliation, he could have sent army. But he was lusty. That was the quality of Ravana. So that lust, you understand the lust? There is thing called as love and there is thing called as lust. So Ravana got attracted to Mother Sita because of lust, and that is why Ravana kidnapped Sita. Ravana wanted to enjoy God's property without God. He wanted to enjoy Sita without Lord Ram. That is called as demoniac tendency. Most of us want to enjoy the things in the material world without offering it to Krishna. That is called as Ravana tendency. So when you eat something, you eat it without offering to Krishna. What is that called as? Ravana tendency. You get it? So in olden culture also, whenever you used to buy a new clothes, you used to wear the new clothes and go to the temple first. You know, when we were children, our parents used to teach us that new clothes you wear and go to temple or pay respects to the God first. Or you buy anything new, you say Om, you put Om on that, right? Or even in the school time, we used to have a new notebook. We used to write Om Namah Shivaya or Om Namah Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Anybody did that in the school time? Yes, we all did. When you buy a new house, you put a Ganesha there before. Why is that so? If you don't do that, that is what is that called as? Ravana tendency. That is, Ravana enters in your body. There is Ravana within all of us, right? So Ravana kidnapped Sita for what purpose? Why did Ravana kidnap Sita? He was lusty. He wanted to enjoy God without God. In Bhagavad Gita, Lord Krishna says that there are 3 gates to the hell, royal road to the hell. If you want to go to hell, you know hell, right? Or no? Nobody knows hell? Have you been there? You are in the hell? You are in a better hell, you can say. There's a worst hell also. So here Lord Krishna says in Bhagavad Gita 16 chapter 21, Trividham narkashayedam dwaram nashanam atmana kama krodhas tatha lobhas tasmad etat trayatrajet. Trividham. Three means 3 royal road to hell. Which are those? Kama, Krodha and Lobha. Which is, here it is said, there are 3 gates leading to the hell. What are those? Lust, anger and greed. Tasmat eta tyajam trayam trayajet. Which means every sane man should give up, for they lead to the degradation of the soul. So, lust, when it is used for service of Krishna, that becomes love. Anything which you use for service of Krishna, which is called as bhakti. There was a thief he came to the temple like this, and there were lots of shoes at the main door. So he came to steal some of the shoes. And he was waiting outside. And he was looking for the best possible shoes. But then somebody was talking about Krishna and said, Krishna is a little boy, he is in Vrindavan. Hare Krishna, welcome. Krishna is a little boy in the Vrindavan wearing a lot of gold jewelry. So he got attracted to the jewelry. He said, I will go to Vrindavan and steal the jewelry of little boy Krishna. Because he is little boy, I will take all the jewelry. So he was greedy. Right? So with the greed he went to Vrindavan. And when he went to Vrindavan, he was looking for that little boy. Where is that little boy, little boy? Have you been to Vrindavan? Anybody has been to Vrindavan over here? Here is the picture where Lord Krishna in Vrindavan with little boys. He is grazing the cows there. And Krishna is wearing a lot of wonderful jewelry. So this thief went to find Krishna for what purpose? He wanted to steal the jewelry. Pari is very attentive. I don't think anybody else is attentive as Pari. Let's give a big round of applause to Pari. Thank you, Pari. So thief went to steal the jewelry of whom? Krishna. Very good. And Krishna was grazing cows with all his friends. You can see in the picture. He's a little boy wearing golden jewelry, diamond studded, very, very expensive. So this thief, he decided that I will take the jewelry from Krishna. But he said, if I steal it, then he will start crying and then people will gather. So he took Krishna to one corner and said, I want to make a friendship with you. So he started talking very nicely. What is your name? What is your father's name? What is the father's name of Krishna? Vasudeva and Nanda Baba. So Vasudeva in Mathura, in Gokul is Nanda Baba. He said, what is your father's name? Oh, my father's name is Nanda Baba. And your mother's name? Mother's name? Yashoda Maya. Oh, and what are you doing in the jungle like that? They're making friendship. And then little by little, then he said, can you give me your necklace? No, my Bhaiya will scold me. I can't give you the necklace. But then, as slowly and slowly, he developed friendship with Krishna. And after half an hour, he got so much attracted to Krishna that he decided not to steal anything from Krishna, but make friendship with Krishna. So a lot of people go to temple for a variety of reasons. Some people go to temple to ask for a job. Hey Krishna, give me a job. Some people, oh Krishna, give me a good wife or a good husband. Or some people go to temple saying that, give me some children. Is that right? Some people go to temple for, I have a backache, I have a cancer, I have a heart disease, please cure me. So whatever the reason you go to Krishna, Krishna will attract you and you will become devotee of Krishna. So that is called as bhakti. While Ravana did not want to go to Rama, he just wanted whatever Rama had. So that is called as lust. So Krishna says, lust, anger and greed. Hare Krishna. Thank you, Vikram. Thank you so much. Have a seat. Have a seat. You're a good boy. So every week Vikram comes and brings the flowers for Krishna. Thank you. कैसे हैं? ठीक है. Thank you. So then Ravana devised a plan to abduct Sita. While he was abducting, he approached his partner in the crime. Who was that? What was the name of his partner in the crime? This little deer, Marich or Marich. So that was a golden deer. When Mata Sita saw the golden deer, she got attracted. So now, who will tell me who was Marich or Marich? What was the relationship of Marich with Ravana? Anybody knows? Ramakatha? Ramayana? No? Who was Marich?
Maternal
Uncle is the correct answer. Let's give him a big round of applause. What is your name, Prabhuji? Om is good. So, Ravana's mother, Kaikesi, and Maricha's mother, they were related. Okay? So, he was the uncle. So, Ravana approached Marich and said that you have to help me to abduct Mother Sita. So, he had this plan that you become the deer and then Mother Sita will get attracted and you run away and Lord Ram will chase you and I will abduct Sita Mata. But Marich had faced Lord Ramchandraji twice before. One time when Vishwamitra took Lord Ramchandraji as a young person from Dasharat Maharaja and when Marich was obstructing their fire sacrifices, at that time Lord Ramchandraji had taught him a lesson. And then after that also he was punished by Lord Ram. So Marich told Ravana, what did he tell? Don't mess up with Lord Ram. Otherwise you will be killed. And he said that I do not want to participate in your crime. But Ravana said that if you do not participate, then I will kill you. So Marich had two choices. What was the choice he had?
To join or get killed.
Both the choices were he was going to get killed. There's no other choice, right? Either he get killed by Ravana
or by
Lord Rama. Because if he doesn't participate, then Ravana will kill him. And he participates, then Lord Ram will kill him. So Marich said, anyhow I have to die. So which is the better choice? Right? When you die at the hands of Lord, then you get freedom from the repeated cycle of birth, disease, old age and death. That is called as Mukti, Moksha. All the demons who were killed by Lord Rama or by Lord Krishna, they all were liberated. So Maricha said, okay, I will participate, and he became a golden deer. And then he was killed by Lord Sri Ram. So as soon as Lakshmana left the protection of Mother Sita, at that time Ravana came and abducted Sita. So then the next shloka in Srimad Bhagavatam, it says that 9th canto, 10th chapter, 11th shloka, Bratra Ravane Kripanavata Priyaya Viyuktaha. So the shloka says, then Lord Ramchandra wandered in the forest with his brother Lakshmana as if very much distressed due to separation from the wife. Now, Lord Ramji is not an ordinary person like you or me. But here it is said that Bratra Vane Kripanavata Priyaya Viyuktaha. Viyukta means separation. So Lord Ramachandraji was Bratra. Bratra means brother. Vane Kripanavata. Kripanavat means like ordinary miser or ordinary person who is suffering. When you get separated from your near and dear ones, then you suffer, right? Like some of you left different parts of the world. Some came from India, some from Nepal, some different parts. When you meet your near and dear ones, you feel happy. And you get separated, you feel sad. But Lord Ramchandraji is not like you and me, but still Lord Ram was distressed. He was crying and he was asking everybody. And everybody means who? Trees, birds, animals. He was asking, have you seen my Sita? Have you seen my Sita? Have you seen my Sita? So somebody may think that Lord Ram is an ordinary person like you and me. but he is the supreme personality of Godhead. भगवान राम कोई साधारण व्यक्ति नहीं है. Even though he looks like you and me, he has 2 hands, 2 legs, 2 eyes, 2 nose, ears, 2 nostrils. But he just looks like us, but he is not one of us. And that is the mistake. Most of the people think that even though Krishna or Lord Ram looks like us and he behaves like us, but that is called as Rama Leela or Krishna Leela. He wants to show to the people that how he behaved. Lord Ramachandraji also accepted a guru and Lord Krishna accepted the guru. They don't need a guru, but then they show us the path that how should you behave in the world. So in Bhagavad Gita also Lord Krishna says, Avajananti mama buddha manusham tanu ashritaha, which means that when Lord comes as a manushya, people think that they are like you and me. Buddha means fools. Only fools can think that Lord Ram or Krishna is just like you and me, but they are not one of us. Param bhava ajanato mama bhuta maheshwaram. But the Lord's mind, intelligence and senses can never be affected by material conditions. Okay? So even though Lord Ram was acting just like an ordinary person, he was not ordinary person. Lord Ramachandra ji, when he left for the forest, he was the only one who was asked to go to the forest. It was not asked that Sita go to the forest, right? Or Lakshmana go to the forest. What was the deal? Only Ramachandra ji go to the forest for 14 years. And then Mother Sita went along with Lord Ram. So it was a duty, and it is a duty of a husband to protect wife. And it is the duty of a father to protect children. So Lord Ramachandra ji, through his example, shows that to what extent one should go to protect the wife or the near and dear ones. So that is why Lord Ramachandra ji went and he fought the war with Ravana. Then while Lord Ramachandra ji was looking, he found a dead bird, or a bird who was about to die. His name was Jatayu. And in Srimad Bhagavatam 9th canto, 10th shloka, 10th chapter, 12th shloka, it says, Lord Ramachandra ji performed the funeral ceremony of Jatayu, who was killed by Ravana. So anybody has heard about Jatayu? Who was Jatayu? Who will tell me? Who was Jatayu? Jatayu was? Vulture. Correct. Anything more?
He was trying to save Mother Sita.
Mother Sita, yes, he was trying to save. Yes. Anything about Jatayu's past you know of? No? How did he got related with Lord Ram? No? So Jatayu was the king of all the vultures, and his brother was Sampati. And Jatayu was a very good friend of Dashera Maharaj. And he had a good relationship with Dashera Maharaj's family. So when he saw that Ravana was abducting Mother Sita, Jatayu was very old. He was more than 90 plus. He was about to die actually. Very old man. But when he saw that Mother Sita was being abducted by Ravana, what did Jatayu do? He fought with all his strength. He knew that he couldn't sustain against Ravana. But he never gave up. Even in the old age, he fought with Ravana. So when he met Lord Ramachandra ji, he was about to die. So you can see that Lord Ramachandra ji taking Jatayu in his lap. And Lord Ramachandra tells Jatayu that today I will perform your funeral rites I will do it as a son does for his father, because Jatayu and Dashrath Maharaj were very good friends. Jatayu told to Ramachandra ji that I'm sorry I could not protect Mother Sita. I feel very bad about it. But Ramachandra ji doesn't look at the success or the failure. He just looks at your attempt. What is your will to do seva? When Lord Ramachandra ji was building the bridge, there were a lot of monkeys helping Lord Ram. And there was a little squirrel also trying to help Ram. The squirrel couldn't do much, but Lord Ramachandra ji blessed squirrel. So through the example of Jatayu, what do we learn? That until the end of our life, what is our only role? To serve
Or Krishna?
Krishna. Very good. Let's give a big round of applause to our Vikram. Good boy. So until the end of our life, only duty is to serve Krishna. But most of the time, until the end of our life, we always worry about us or our family members. What will happen to my wife, my children, my property, right? There was one time, there was a very rich man, his name was Kailas. What was the name? Kailash. So Kailash had a lot of money. His money was filling the bank balance. One time Narad Muni came to meet Kailash. Everybody knows Narad Muni? Who is Narad Muni? Who is Narada? Great devotee of Lord Vishnu. So Narad Muni always traveling. Sometimes go to India, Nepal, Sri Lanka, Canada. You can go anywhere, right? So Narad Muni came to whom? I will ask you in between. What was the name of the person? Kailash. Alok or Kailash? Narad Muni came to see Kailash and said, Kailash, you have a lot of money, you have got a good family, your children are well settled, you have a big farm, so I'm going to Vishnu Loka, do you want to come with me? I would love to come with you to Vishnu Loka, but give me some time because my grandson's marriage is coming soon. Okay, I will come after some days. So Narad Muni left. And then after a few days he came to see who? Kailash. He said, Kailash, how is everything? He said, good. How was the marriage ceremony? Very good. Everything went very well. So you want to come with me? Where? Vishnu Loka. Where is Vishnu Loka? Golok is Vaikuntha Dham. We say, let's go to Vishnu Loka. He said, no. What happened now? His grandson got married. He said, no. He got married, but now I want to see them settle down very nicely. So come after some days. Okay, I will come after some days. After a few days, Narad Muni came back. And what did they see? What did Narad Muni see? Kailash was framed in a picture. He was dead. So his family were worshipping his picture. And then as Narad Muni entered the house, there was a dog barking. Bow, 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 bow. Oh, Narad Muni realized, oh Kailash, you appeared as a dog now. What are you doing here now? Do you want to come to Vaikuntha with me? I will take you. He said, no. He said, now what? You're dead. You're born as a dog now. I'm going to protect my family and my money as a dog. Okay. You come after some days, I will come with you. So Narad Muni left and came after a few days. And what did he see? Hare Krishna. Welcome. He saw that the dog was also dead. And then Narad Muni was going around, and in the farm, he found a snake. Oh, Narad Muni realized, Kailash, you're born as a snake. You want to come to Vaikuntha with me? He said, no, I'm protecting my farm so that the mice doesn't eat. Narad Muni said, now I have to give him a proper lesson. So he went and told to the children of that Kailash that there is a big snake in your farm. So what did they do? They bring the big lathi rods and try to kill a snake. So Narad Muni told to the Kailash in the form of a snake, see, I had told you, it would have been better if you come with me at that time, but now your children are going to kill you now. Right? So that is the situation. What is the moral of the story? Alok, what is the moral of the story? The moral of the story is that so much we are attracted to the material things, we'll be born again and again and again. Sometimes as a human, sometimes as an animal, sometimes as a birds, because the soul is going to transmigrate. But Jatayu was so lucky that he died in front of Lord Sri Ramachandra. And Jatayu got moksha. And why did Jatayu got this chance? Because at the time of death also he was thinking about seva, service. What was Jatayu doing? Jatayu was protecting Mother Sita. That is called as seva. Only way you can remember God until the end of life is through seva. There is no other way, no other way, no other way. You have to keep on serving always. Continuously. Satatam kirtayantam mam yatantascha dhradavrata, with the determination. There are few other devotees of Lord Sri Ram which is mentioned in Ramcharitmanas, Ramayana as well as Srimad Bhagavatam, that all these devotees, they dedicated their life for service of Sri Ramachandra. So this is from Srimad Bhagavatam, 9th canto, 10th chapter, 12th shloka, where Lord Ramachandra's pastimes are described. And after meeting Jatayu, then Lord Ramachandra travels further, and then it says, Ahan Kabandham. Ahan means killed, and Kabandham means there was a demon whose name was Kabandha. Can you see the demon here? Kabandha. That name is the Lord Ramachandra then killed the demon named Kabandha. So you can see in the picture, this Kabandha has two long arms. Can you see that? It's a very small picture. So this Kabandha was a demon, and he was cursed by somebody in his previous life. Let's see, who knows something about Kabandha? Who was Kabandha in his previous life? Anybody here? Who was Kabandha? Ramayana, Ramcharitmanas, Srimad Bhagavatam. Nobody knows Kabandha? Kisi ko malum hai Kabandha? Nobody. Kabandha was a Gandharva in his previous life. His name was Vishwavasu. And he was cursed by Indra. And he was cursed in such a way that his head merged into his belly. Head, everything was merged. Only thing he had was mouth, and his head and legs were merged into his belly. He had long arms and a big mouth. That's it, nothing else. So when this Kabandha saw Lord Ram and Lakshmana, he realized that this is the Supreme Personality of Godhead. And Kabandha was cursed by Indra to acquire this demoniac form. Then when Kabandha asked for the forgiveness from Indra, then Indra said that when Lord Ramachandraji will come, he will cut both your hands with the sword. And then you will get liberated. So as soon as Kabandha saw Lord Ram and Lakshmana, he approached them. And he held Lord Ram and Lakshmana both in, one in each hand. And then Lord Rama killed Kabandha, and Kabandha was liberated. Before he died, he told Lord Rama about the direction in which Ravana abducted Mother Sita, and he also instructed Lord Rama that you please partner with who? Are you sure? Who said? Bali? You partnered with Sugriva, who was Bali's younger brother. So he gave him a direction. He said, go to Pampa Sarovar. And then near Pampa Sarovar, there is a mountain. What is the name of the mountain on which Sugriva was right? Rishyamukya mountain. So this mountain where Sugriva was staying, and there was a Pampa Sarovar there. Our Risha calls her sister, her aunt as Pampa. And that lake was named as Pampa Sarovar. Who was staying next to Pampa Sarovar? Mata Shabri was there. Her ashram was there. So, Kabanda, he told Lord Rama that Shabri is waiting for you for a long, long time. So please go and meet Shabri, and at the same time partner with Sugriva, joint venture. JV is called, right? Now Lord Rama doesn't need help of anybody to kill Ravana. Does Ram, Supreme Personality of Godhead, भगवान को किसी की जरूरत है? भगवान एक earthquake करेंगे तो 1000 रावण ऐसे ही मर जाएंगे, क्या नहीं मरेंगे? रावण को मारने के लिए भगवान को जाने की जरूरत नहीं है. Lord doesn't want to be there to kill Ravana. Then why did Lord Rama went to forest along with Mother Sita and partner with Sugriva and monkeys? To meet the devotees. Paritranaya sadhuna vinashaya cha dishkritam dharma sansthapanarthaya sambhavami yuge yuge. So भगवान को किसी को मारने के लिए कोई रूप लेने की जरूरत नहीं है. वो तो ऐसे ही मार देंगे. ऐसे ही रोज हजारों लाखों लोग मर जाते हैं. God doesn't have to come to kill Ravana, but he came to the forest and partnered with Sugriva because he wanted to bless all of them, because they were devotees of Lord Rama. He came to meet Shabri. She was waiting for long, long time. So here in the picture you can see that Mother Shabri sitting next to Lord Ram, and she is feeding Lord Ram. So who was Shabri in her? Who knows about Shabri? Who was Shabri? The character of Shabri in Ramayana is an epitome of patience, dedication and determination. There is nobody like Shabri. In persistency, patience and determination in bhakti, Shabri is the epitome of everything. If you really want to learn how to do bhakti, then the only person can teach you is Shabri. Because to do bhakti, you need patience, you need determination, and you need persistency. You do today, you don't do tomorrow, it doesn't work like that. You come to Diwali, this Dashera, temple, this Dashera, and then next Dashera, this Diwali and next Diwali. That is called as intermittent. It's called irregularly irregular. So Shabri, she was a daughter of a Nishad king. They are the hunter class. When Shabri was being married, her father got 300 goats and he wanted to kill all the goats. So Shabri didn't like that. So she gave up the marriage ceremony and she went to jungle. And she wanted to become a devotee. So she approached lot of sadhus in the jungle. And when she asked that, can you make me your disciple? Then all the sadhus said, no, 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 you are daughter of a Nishad, hunter class. Thank you, Beto. Risha got some flowers for Lord Krishna. She brings every week. Let's give a big round of applause to Risha. Thank you, Risha. A lot of different flowers. Thank you, Risha Ben. Have a seat. How are you today? Good. So we'll have prasadam within next 5 minutes. So we'll just finish the Shabri pastime. So Shabri was approaching all the sadhus and asking them, can you accept me as a disciple? But nobody accepted as a disciple because she was not belonging to Brahmana community. Then there was one very pious soul, a guru. What was the name of Guru of Shabri? Matanga Rishi. Very nice. Thank you, Prabhuji. So Matanga Rishi accepted Shabri. Why did he accept? Because she had a desire to become a devotee. So then he taught Shabri all the Navadha Bhakti, 9 process of devotional service. And then one day, Matanga Rishi was about to die. So Shabri said, what am I going to do after you die? I will also come with you. Matanga Rishi said, no, you wait here because who is going to come? Lord Ram will come to our ashram and you will serve Lord Ram. So you wait. So now every day Shabri was going to the forest and she was cleaning the path because Lord Ramchandraji will come. When the guests come, we clean the house, right? Otherwise the house is...
My mama told me that story a long time ago.
Yes, very good. So Shabri used to clean the road every day because Ramji will come, the thorns will hit Ramji. Then she used to get the fruits from the jungle, bear, test it whether they are sweet or sour and can keep good ones. And every day this she did for how many years? How कितने साल? कितने था 1000? कुछ लोग कहते 10,000, कुछ लोग कहते 60,000. 60,000. But she did for thousands of years, that is for sure. Because in Sati Yuga people used to live longer. So Shabri did that every day in and out. And one day, when she was going to the forest, she was hit by a stone. One of the sage hit the stone at her because she was again belonging to lower caste. And then her blood from her leg went into that sarovar which is called as Pampa Sarovar. And the blood, whole sarovar became red. That is why it is Pampa Sarovar. It was filled with blood. And then Lord Ramachandraji came. So the sages requested Lord Ram that why this sarovar became red. Because they say that this sarovar became red because of Shabri's blood. So only and only Shabri's lotus feet, dust from her lotus feet can purify this sarovar. So now also there is a Pampa Sarovar. You can visit the Pampa Sarovar. It is there. And then after meeting Shabri, then Lord Ramachandraji meets Sugriva. We will pause here because we don't have enough time. Lord Ramachandraji then partnered with Sugriva and then he built the bridge. Here is the shloka from Srimad Bhagavatam, 9th canto, 10th chapter, 15th shloka, where Lord Ramachandraji's built bridge is described. Srimad Bhagavatam also describes how Samudra Devata came and he prayed to Lord Ramachandraji. Lord Ramachandraji, when he wanted to build the bridge, he prayed to Samudra for 3 days, but when Samudra Devata didn't come or cooperate, then Lord Ramachandraji wanted to punish. At that time, all the Jiva Jantu, all the living creatures within the ocean, they started suffering. So then Lord Samudra Devata came and prayed to Lord Ramachandra. Beautiful prayers in Srimad Bhagavatam by Samudra Devata. It is there. And then Lord Ramachandraji built a bridge with the help of Nal and Neel and all the Vanaras. Hare Krishna. All good. Actually, some people say that this bridge is a mythology, but if you go to NASA website, this is a picture from NASA website, satellite picture. This is Sri Lanka and India, and this bridge is there. You can see from the satellite. People call it as Adam's Bridge, which is nothing but Lord Ramachandraji building the bridge. Otherwise, there is no bridge, right? So this is a satellite picture which shows that this bridge is real. So Ramayana is not a mythology. Sometimes in the libraries they put Ramayana, Mahabharata, Bhagavad Gita, all the scriptures in the mythology section. Mythology means myth is something bogus, which is fabricated, science fiction. But Ramayana is not a science fiction because there are many evidences of Lord Ramachandraji, Lord Krishna's Dwarka is there. If you do Archaeological Survey of India website, then you will find that many scientists have discovered a lot of evidences from Mahabharata times also. So whatever is described in the scriptures is a science. You just need a vision to see it, right? Otherwise you will not believe it. So anyhow, so Lord Ramachandraji's Katha, we'll pause here. Thank you everyone for coming and being part of the today's celebration. Today's Dashera celebration today's feast is being sponsored by our friends from Nepal family, and I have their names. You have the names of them? One second, I have the names of them. I want to thank them personally. Kalpana Kansal, Shanta Paudel, Rashmi Baral, and Sunita Koirala. Let's give them a big round of applause to them. Thank you for sponsoring today's feast. Thank you so much. May Lord Sri Ramachandraji bless you with all the health, happiness and devotion to him. The next festival is the Diwali festival in the temple on 5th of November. Diwali and Govardhan Puja celebration on 5th. We are doing celebration including Annakut ceremony, which means we will offer more than 108 variety of food items. You can participate in that. We have a drama. You can participate in that. We have a music kirtan. You can participate in that. Fireworks will be there. So everybody is invited on 5th of November, which is the day of Diwali and Govardhan Puja. More announcement will come soon. So now we'll do Aarti ceremony, and then after Aarti we'll have Prashadam. So for the Aarti ceremony, request everybody to please stand up and we'll do Aarti ceremony. Thank you so much. Hare Krishna. You can play. You can also play, yeah, please.
Namo
You all will bow down and pay respect. Namo Vishnupada Paramahamsa Parividikacharya Srimad Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada Ki Namo Vishnupada Paramahamsa Parividikacharya Srimad Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Goswami Prabhupada Ki Namacharya Shri Haridas Thakur Ki Prem se ho Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Shivasadi Gaur Bhaktavrinda Ki Shyama Kund Radha Kund Giri Govardhan Ki Shri Ayodhya Dham Ki Mathura Dham Ki Vrindavan Dham Ki Shri Jagannath Puri Dham Ki Samasta Bhaktavrinda Ki. All the glories to assembled devotees. All the glories to assembled devotees. All the glories to assembled devotees. All the glories to Shri Guru Gauranga Nitai Gaura Premananda.
Hare Krishna, thank you everyone for joining us today for the Sunday program. We will have Prashadam. Prashadam is across the hall in the next room, dining hall area. Before we do Prashadam, there is a prayer on the screen. You can repeat along with me. Mahaprashade Govinde Namo Brahmane Vaishnave Swanpa Punyavatan Rajan Vishwaso Naiva Jayate Sharira Vidya Jal Yudendriyata Hikal Jiva File Vishay Sagare Taramati Jivati Lobo Vai Sudurmati Take Jeta Katina Sansari Krishna Badodaya Mai Kori Vara Jiva Jal Swaprasada Vidilabhai Sena Vrita Pao Radha Krishna Gurgao Preme Dhako Chitalitai Jai Mai Jai. Thank you so much. How many of you are coming today for the first time to the temple? पहली बार कौन आया है? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, so maybe for a brief 1 second introduction. Prabhuji, you start from you and then we go. Who is going for the first time? Just tell about yourself, name, that's it.
Just name.
Name and what you do.
Namaste, I'm Kishore. I'm an engineer.
Let's welcome Kishore Prabhu by loudly saying Hari Bol. Next one, Prabhuji.
My name is Janak. I'm doing PhD in Lekki.
Let's welcome Janak Maharaj by loudly saying Hari Bol. Thank you, Janak Prabhu. And Prabhuji, he was here. You are the first time coming.
My name is Roshan and I am recently graduated from Vedic.
Let's welcome Roshan Prabhu by loudly saying Hari Bol. Yes, Prabhuji. Ishan. Go ahead, Ishan. Okay, Ishan Prabhu ki jai. Welcome. Yes.
My name is Smile. I am a grade 12 student at PRC.
Smile Prabhu. Let's welcome him by loudly saying Hari Bol. Then Prabhuji, next picture. Yes. Yes.
My name is Bharat Kate and I am engineer.
Bharat. Let's welcome Bharat Prabhu. Okay, next one.
My name is Kapila. I am
Kapila. Kopila. Let's welcome Kopila ji by loudly saying Hari Bol. Yes. You are coming for the first time? Yeah.
My name is Kanchan. I am a student at Conservation College.
Welcome Kanchal by loudly saying Hari Bol. Yes, next to Kanchal.
My name is Srilana and I am a student at Conservation College.
What is your name?
Srilana.
Srijana. Let's welcome Srijana by loudly saying Hari Bol. Next one, who is coming for the first time? Yes, Mataji.
My name is Kamla.
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 Kamlashis. Kamla Shrestha. Welcome Kamla Shrestha ji by loudly saying Hari Bol. Thank you so much. Then anybody else who is coming for the first time who hasn't raised their hands? All are shy? Okay, thank you so much for joining us. Those who are coming for the first time, the dining hall is across the hall and we are going to serve the food in a steel plates. Okay, so you take the food, eat it, and then there is a sink there. You clean it very nicely with soap and then put it in the tray. Don't throw any food in the garbage. Okay, so take as much as you need. You can go for the second serve, making sure all others got the first serve. And then take and then don't throw anything in the garbage. Okay, the temple is open every day, morning 8 o'clock until 1 o'clock in the afternoon, and then evening 4:30 to 8 o'clock every day. So morning Aarti program is at 8 o'clock and the evening Aarti program is at 7 o'clock. And then every day evening then we do Bhagavatam or Bhagavad Gita study. And again I said there is a big festival coming up. What is the next big festival? Diwali. When is that? We are celebrating here in the temple on 5th of November, which is a Friday evening, 6 o'clock until as long as we can finish, right? So there will be drama, music, fireworks, Govardhan Puja, which is the Annakut ceremony. We prepare a lot of food, a variety of food. So you can participate in that as well. Okay? Thank you so much. Hare Krishna. Yes, Mataji has question. Yes. So she is a leader for Karwa Chauth. Contact her. What's your name, Mataji? Just introduce yourself. Pooja ji is the leader for Karwa Chauth work here in Tandu Bay. So contact Pooja Mataji and we will have a puja here in the temple. Thank you so much, Pooja Mataji. Hare Krishna. Thank you everyone. Please join for the prasadam across the hall. Thank you so much. Hare Krishna. Prabhuji, you want to sing something while they are going there?
I have two bhajan.
Yeah, sing. Let them know you sing here. He's a very good singer.
I want to.
Oh, Alok Prabhu, play with him. And then every Sunday you want to come and sing. Our Kishore is singing some bhajans. Would you like to sit here? And you can take pictures with the videos also.
एक दुर्गा की भजन है अम्बे अम्बे भवानी की भजन जय अम्बे जय अम्बे Do we have another microphone?
That's far off. Sing here. It's okay.